Ladies and gentlemen, Incorporeal week is coming up in World of Warcraft. This is one of my least favorite affixes, but I figured I can make a short video to give you some tips and help you with dealing with this unpleasant addition to the M+ dungeons. First and foremost, check the description of this video for a link to the weak aura by Ellesmere that announces via voice when the afflicted spawns, how many spawned, and when they're cleared. It's very useful, similar to the afflicted weak aura, and it will definitely bring your attention to the affix as soon as they spawn. The second most important thing, of course, is take the talent that will help you to CC them. No matter what class you're playing, almost everything, all the healers included, have something to deal with the affix. And then, when the dungeon starts, inspect other people and check their talents. Make sure they have taken the CC for the Incorporeals, and if they haven't, just type in chat, please take the respective talent. If they don't take it, the big advice that I can give is leave the key straight away. There's no point in wasting your time if people are not cooperative. There's always different keys that you can do, and the next group is probably going to perform much better since they take the talents and they know how to use them. So on top of wasting your time, you don't want to waste your nerves with groups that are basically doomed from the start. The other piece of advice is don't try to teach people how to use their CC, it's simply not going to work. I can give you an example from last week when I was playing an ult and there was a shaman in our group, so I asked them to take the poison cleansing totem and the decurse for the afflicted. Few pool goes in, they've never used those talents, and I asked them why are you not pressing the buttons, and they said, well, nobody's having any debuffs for me to dispel. So that goes back to don't waste your time. If the group is not performing well, just go to the next key. If you try to explain what they should do, you'll just get into arguments that you're not going to win and they'll blame you for being a bad player or a bad healer, but you're not going to finish or time the key. And last but not least, let's assume the key started. If you have somebody in your group that has instant CC, like the hunters, the DHs, the monks, and yours has a cast time, try to stagger your cast a little bit to see which one they are CCing first so you can pick the other one. And vice versa, if your CC is instant, try to cast it as fast as possible so the people with the cast times can adjust and CC the other ad. That's of course if you're pugging because you don't have comms. And you definitely don't want to overlap the CCs because most of them go on cooldown and you end up in a situation where the Incorporeal cast will go off and there's going to be nothing you can do about it. The last couple of tips that I can give you is don't forget that you can actually interrupt the cast of the Incorporeals if they're just about to go off and you're not ready to start casting your CC. And in case they spawn in a very unpleasant places, you can also line of sight them, let's say in the doors in Waycrest Manor or some of the other dungeons instead of CCing them. Now the other affix this week is going to be Sanguine, so you might as well skip the whole week, that's also an option, but if you decide to play, again, don't forget to grab the weak aura from the description of this video. You can subscribe to this channel for more Mythic Plus tips just like this one. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care, happy keying, and bye bye.